In this lecture, we're going to summarize all of the points made in this course. So you're going to understand the writing books aspect of writing a page turner. This is it. So if you needed a checklist, and by the way, check the resources for a checklist of the items to be addressed to write a blockbuster. Not a blockbuster, a page turner. Same thing. Write a page turner and it'll become a blockbuster. So let's look at the items that we covered. Keeping the reader reading. We talked about the hook, right? Write a great opening sentence. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. What's your favorite sentence? Emulate one. Shock, horrify. Write your best stuff up front and begin with your best scene. Don't begin with all kinds of backstory and all kinds of stuff leading up to the best scene. Begin with the best scene and then write forward and backward to tell what happened before and after. So what I'm talking about is that you might quite often have to begin in the middle of your story and use cliffhangers. Write unresolved peril. Keep your reader in tension, right? You can resolve the tension in the next scene, the next chapter, or you can wait until a long time later. Make them wait and read several scenes or chapters before they make it to the resolution of your cliffhanger. And end every chapter with a cliffhanger, right? You want people, a logical break in stopping reading a book is a chapter break. You want them to read beyond that. And the way you do that is by ending every chapter with a cliffhanger. It's up to you if you want to resolve that in the next chapter or a later chapter. Now, the other thing that we talked about was foreshadowing, right? Hinting at exciting things to happen in the story or presenting ominous forebodings. This is a great thing to use in cliffhangers, by the way, is to allude, if only Johnny had known, right? That kind of thing. The crows descended on the town. All of these ominous forebodings and hints at things that are going to happen. I keep using ominous. It could be a romance thing. Jenny could only imagine what this evening held at the ball. Something like that, right? If it's romance. And then we have pacing. Space out the action, romance, research, and backstory. All of the different kinds of little plot arcs that you can think of. Space them out so you don't have action, or romance. Space everything out so that people get a break. And don't get bogged down in backstory. Weave backstory into dialogue and other narrative involving your story. Don't take a big, long, multi-page break to bring us up to snuff on somebody we don't care about yet. Weave it into the story and tell their story until we understand and care about that character. And then maybe you can lay out the whole thing. So don't get bogged down by backstory and build to a climax. You're always doing that. That's part of ending with a cliffhanger, though, isn't it? Then we have subplots, right? Write multiple subplots. Subplots have a start, middle, and end, and weave your subplots, possibly using a diagram or an Excel spreadsheet similar to the one that I showed you in the lectures. And plot twists. Have the plot take a left turn into the unexpected. Readers love a good writing magic trick. What else have we got? Red herrings. Mislead the reader. It's fun to find out, oh, I followed your red herring, and now I know what's really happening. And then the carry ending. End with an ending that isn't really an ending. End with an ending that hints at future writing. Actually, it really helps to get readers to buy the future books in your series. And that's it for this course. We've just gone through writing books. Write a page turner with Brian Jackson, and I thank you for watching along. I'll see you in the next course.